everyone, welcome back. I'm Maddie.
I'm Greg.
And today we are at the Eden Project, about to go inside there for a Moana-inspired rainforest adventure.
In the middle of the Pacific Ocean, between the Americas and Australia, there are thousands of tiny islands.
And this triangular area between New Zealand, Easter Island and Hawaii is known as Polynesia. 1,700 years ago, the ancient Polynesians, that's the same people we meet in Moana, set sail on voyages to explore these islands and see what they could discover.
The voyagers sailed across the oceans in a handmade canoe, but it was a lot bigger than this. They connected two together, each one was 18 metres long, that is longer than a London bus, and they didn't have compasses to navigate. They found their way using just the stars and the currents of the ocean.
They carried on board a botanical toolkit, 27 plants known as canoe plants, and they would be loaded on board as seeds or as cuttings. The idea being that when they arrived on a new island, they could grow everything they could possibly need to start a new life. And a great example of a canoe plant is a coconut. You can drink the water, eat the flesh, use these fibres to make fire, and the shell might even make a great bowl.
We are going to go and explore Eden's rainforest and see if we can track down any more of Moana's canoe plants. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's voyage.
This is sugarcane, one of the very first canoe plants, and it was a great source of fibre and energy for the ancient Polynesians because when you chew on the stalk you get sugar. And these stringy spiky leaves were used in thatching, that's the roof of a Polynesian hut, and the flowers from the sugarcane were used in flower garlands called leis.
Bananas. We eat them when they are yellow and they are ripe, but you can also eat them when they're unripe, like that, when they're green. You can boil them or you can bake them. They end up a little bit like potatoes.
Greg!
Look how big the leaves are on a banana plant. So they are brilliant protection if it's raining or if it's really, really sunny, just like a natural umbrella. And you can use them as mats on the floor or you can weave them into clothes.
Ah, yes, good, we've been looking for this one. This is the Indian mulberry, and it's the only canoe plant that is used purely for its medicinal properties. It's not used to make houses or clothes or anything else. It's all about this greenish, yellow, warty looking fruit that tastes absolutely disgusting. It smells really bad too. It's a bit like blue cheese. But the Polynesians would have mashed it up, turned it into a sauce and used it for medicine. And apparently it cured a whole bunch of illnesses.
This is bamboo. It is brilliant because it grows really, really quickly, which is kind of useful when you're landing on a new island. Also, super, super strong. It's like nature's scaffolding, and these stems are hollow, so you can store water inside, and you can also carve them to make instruments, like a flute.
I have found some shampoo ginger, and this was a really important medicine. Its roots could be pounded and dried into a powder and then used to treat stomachache and toothache, but maybe its most important use comes from the inside of these special red leaves. If I give this a squeeze, can you see that slimy stuff there? Well, that can be used as shampoo and conditioner, and apparently it makes your hair really soft and shiny.
This is turmeric, but we're not interested in the leaves. I'm interested in the root underground. Inside, it is bright, bright orange, We use it for dyes to colour clothes and stuff like that. And the Polynesians also used it in ceremonies because they believed that it purifies their spirits and scares off any bad influences. And it's turned my finger orange.
So those are just some of the canoe plants we managed to find here in the Eden rainforest. But if you were going on a voyage to a strange new land and you could only pack what would fit in your homemade canoe, what would you bring?
Chocolate.
It is a plant.
Yes, it is! If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel, share this with your friends.
Stay curious and we'll see you soon.
Bye!
Bye! Away, away.